are tuned in to SphereCo Studios, live from West Adams, Los Angeles. I'm GoldenBrown. Thanks for tuning in on a Tuesday. We got a quick session of SphereCo StudioCraft for you. Once again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. These ones are a little tougher, as we're working off one laptop today. So welcome everybody. I'm gonna get you guys on the screen here. Bam, and there we go. You see good old OBS in the background. Yes. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. We are working today on Maschine Studio Komplete Kontrol S61 keyboard, a Audio 6 sound card, and a MacBook Pro. And I'm just realizing I never took the cover off the keyboard, so let me do that. Alright, hope you're still with me and all well. What we're going to do today is I've been digging out some beats that need some production assistance, just little things for snippets and jingles. So this one's not a traditional style beat by any means, any way, shape, or form, but I'm going to let it roll here. You were hearing the drum beat on it earlier, but basically I'm going to take this, minimize it down, go ahead and pan the EQ on these things, and then from there I'll get it ready for output for production. Okay, basically this is one final swipe of the instruments until we get to the mastering stage. I know a lot usually goes on the screen, so I'm going to bring our project up now, and here we are. So I'm going to let the beat roll again. It's the beat you heard when we started out, so here we go. Alright, the beat's pretty minimal there. I have two kits, as you can see on the screen. It's a Sahara kit on the yellow, and that's a Sahara kit alone. I'll go ahead and solo that. And then I've also included, I doubled that Sahara kit and then run it through a faceless filter. Let me do this one with the face. Sorry, that was not it, but here's a Sahara kit with the faces. Now on the screen you can see the faces filter that I've used. It's a slow faces, and I basically, you can hear the kit moving a little more. It gives it a little spacey feel there. I really feel like it propels the drums out and beyond what would be the usual kit. So here I'm going to go back to the kit without faces again one more time. There it is. It's very clean, not much to it. So you see kind of why I doubled it. I wanted this kit to move a little more, give it a little more personality. So I've done this a few times in my productions where I'll go ahead and double the kit and then throw some sort of strange filter or effect over the kit in its entirety. So I'll turn that one on here. So there you're hearing both kits together. Now the bass line for this is, once again, very simple. Once you hear what this is, it's, like I said, it's very untraditional. this bass, not much to it, but what I am going to do is bring that down. So if you're watching on screen, that's my hands adjusting the first track. So we'll bring that down to good old number 8. One of my favorite numbers. So you feel it got some movement there. Let me take a look at how long that pattern is. If you're watching on camera, the pattern's only 2 lengths. So I just put that on our DAW in the lower right hand corner. This synth is called Dodger. And then if you're watching on the camera here, like I said, the sing length is only 2 measures. You can see that in the lower portion of your DAW. I'm going to go ahead and double this. So now we have a 4 measure loop. Both our kits are laid out as 4 measures, so everything should be in sync. Now I'm going to go ahead and mute that bass for a second. Back to the 2 kits. Now what I did with this is I laid sort of a playful little hand drum. It's a kettle drums basically, but the old melody is very simple. Let me solo it out and let you hear it. Now this is just a sample of some kettle drums, steel drums. So yeah, I can play that almost all day. In fact, I think I will lay that pattern in real quick. Let's look at the overall pattern. It's 2. So let's go ahead and double that. And then on the second one, we're going to lay that in the second time around, okay? I'm going to practice one more time. Alright, let's do it. So I'll go back in. I'm going to listen to it first. Okay, I'm not liking how that is, so let me go back into the pattern. I'm going to undo that. Restart the pattern, and we are full. That's where I'm going to put it in the second one. Okay, so that was better, but I'm going to play this better for you. Once again, with the metronome. If you feel you don't need the metronome, awesome, but it's very helpful. So let that go through here. And I think I missed that. Here we go. just added a little bit of life. I'm going to go ahead and quantize that. You can watch this move in your DAW. Boom. And those two early hits, I'm going to go ahead and, which is number 10 and 11. You're going to find this in your DAW, what I'm doing, watching the lower end of the DAW. There's 10 and 11. I feel like I hit those pretty hard, so what I'm going to do here, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just lower those so they're not as intense. You know, give it some feel. Everything shouldn't really be. There's better. You can see me removing some notes from the DAW. Okay, that one doesn't work. Let's try this. That's it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. Going to illustrate what we have so far. We'll put the bass back in. And I'm going to even adjust that even more. So I'm going to adjust both of them to just be a little more in the mix. Give everybody their own space. I'm going to do that at a -2 in the bass. I'm going to leave it kind of high up just because when we flange everything, it'll move the sound for us. I had it on 8, I'll take it to 10. Let's add the kits back. Alright, so that's what we have so far. And I'm gonna stop right there. Alright, so you see we have, it's basically 3 instruments so far. There is one kit that's in 2 parts. So there's I guess if you want to get technical, it's 4 instruments. 2 drum kits, 1 kettle drum kit, and then a bass. Okay, so I felt like it still needed something under. So what I did is I added a bass. So let me play it again. I'm going to isolate out just this bass synth that I had put in underneath, okay? Here we go, isolating the bass synth now. And it's pretty rude if I remember. So that's a mean, mean, mean sounding synth. Alright, I'm going to lay it into the rest of the beat right now. See what I did there, and so just squelch that. What I did is I have it going, and then the last measure you hear it just drops that bass out and drops it in again. So I'm going to put it back, squelch it back up to 100%. What we're going to do is work on this rude, obnoxious bass. We're going to turn this down, way down. Boom, there's 12. Maybe not that much. Let's bring it back to... Let's try that at our old number 8. And you guys can see me operating in there. And the camera up here. Sounds better. Everything has a different place right now, so what I generally do now is I get into the panning. So if you can see from this main camera, if you guys can see this camera, but let me move on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is place all these instruments in their area. So what we're going to do is that first bass, which is this one, I'm going to go far left. I'm going to put it at 33. We have that other bass. It's like that buzzy, rude bass. I'm going to go all the way to 46 on that, on the right. So if you're listening at home, you just heard me pan 2 instruments stereo. You have one bass in your left ear and one bass in your right. Now, the good old kettle drum. That should be a little closer to us, but I still like the feeling that it would be like off to the side. So we're gonna put that at a 16. Now we have 2 kits left. 2 kits. We have the Sahara kit. We have this Sahara kit, and we have the affected Sahara kit here. And I'm gonna give that before I pan this. I'm gonna give that some more volume there, just because the effects on that are so killer. I want to make sure it doesn't get lost against this one. Nice. Alright. Final stretch of this. The 2 kits. Affected kit left as well, but a little further apart. Okay, so I have no arrangement. I'll go ahead and pin this up around right now. So obviously, if you watch the screen, I'm going to go up to my scene. And it's Control click, and we're going to append to song. And now, if you look at our DAW, you'll see everything's up there in the DAW. It's only 8 measures of music there. And I will take that bass down a little bit more. Yeah, not bad. Bam. So that's pretty much it. As you can tell, it's not a traditional beat in any sense of the imagination, but it is something sort of playful. I figured it's like a jingle of some sort, a short interlude. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and export this. If you don't know how to do that in Native Instruments, you can go ahead to watch my screen. Go to your file, drop down menu, export audio. It's going to bring up this export songs audio menu. You have your choice here of selecting the WAV or the AIFF. Obviously, if you're trying to get this across multiple platforms or you're going to throw it into something else, WAV is going to work best for you. It also has a selection here. If you haven't looped it in the program with the arrangement tab, you can assign that. You can assign that as well from the export. So it would just loop the song. This is our master source. I know what number this is, so that's for me. And you're just going to hit export. And it does take a moment or so as it's exporting instrument files. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Keep it easy and simple today. I think we're hitting right at 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and play the beat out. Thanks for tuning in. Things seem to have run smooth this afternoon, trying to figure out how to load up those synths and actually work in those in real time with this OBS. So good things we're always working on over here. They're to come. Check out the schedule for the week. We have Fist Pumping Anthem on Thursday at 7. You know what we do there. It's like hard rock, metal, alt rock, any sort of loud music. On Saturday, we've added to our programming. We have Tam Tam Time at 10 a.m. And that's going to be a new feature we're going to throw into our broadcast schedule. Check it out. If you have any younger siblings or younger cousins, this is the programming for them. It is programming for a younger audience. And then I will see you back here on Sunday for Golden Sunday. That one's always fun. Always good to see everybody. And yeah, That's the schedule for the week. I'll see you guys with this one, SphereCo StudioCraft, next Tuesday at 7. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm GoldenBrown, and I'm going to play this to our logo, and then we're out. Enjoy. Thank you.